Hey everybody, and welcome to... Well, you've already seen the video title. Welcome to Let's Play Kharg the Lad, Twilight of the Spirits. The fourth game in the series, and the only one I actually played before doing this YouTube series. By the way, I have played the first 3 games, if you haven't seen that. I don't know how much this one has to do with the previous titles, also I'm not sure what's up with this blurring effect here. Doesn't exactly seem intentional, but let's hope that's not gonna be a problem. Messages too fast. Let's check OK. Yeah. Is there anything else to say? Fourth game in the series. I'm not sure if it's a direct continuation. I think it plays, at least takes place in the same world as the previous games. Although, to what extent there are any connections, I have no idea. But now that I have played the previous games, unlike when I played this game originally in, I guess, 2003 probably, I will most likely recognize certain elements that I just couldn't recognize before. In fact, I wasn't even aware it was part of a series back then, since this is, as far as I know, the first game of the series that ever came out in Europe. So yeah, I just played it. I never completed it, by the way. I only played it for a little bit. So some things should seem familiar, probably. But it's gonna be mostly blind. For example, I have no idea who this person is. She does have a very interesting instrument there. Similar to that... forget its name, it's something Russian. A real-world instrument that functions through electromagnetic fields, I think, that you manipulate with your hands. I'm sure it works.
Spirits guide me.
Yeah, I'm sure it works the same way as this thing. Yeah, better take that with you. It's probably valuable. Also, better tell me that's not Romalia attacking there. Or, I guess it could be. Maybe it is a prequel? Oh, I guess it could be. Well, we'll see. This looks like a starting town, if I've ever seen one. I also seem to remember it a little bit. But for example, I have no idea who the main character is. I mean, I've seen him. Obviously, I've played this part before, but I guess this is him. Yeah,
all right.
That's him.
Ready? Let's go, Lloyd.
Kharg, you can do it.
Kharg the Lad, huh?
Right. Let's begin.
Better don't lose, Kharg. Huh. Nice moves.
You're showing a lot of improvement.
Hang on. We're not finished yet.
Wow, not bad.
How's that?
Well done.
He didn't say huh, he said oomph. Oh well. Wait, is this first battle? Some kind of first chapter, I think. I seem to remember that there are at least 2 main characters that you play alternatingly. Kharg and someone else. Some kind of demon person? But that's really just about everything I remember at this point. And that's Paulette, right? That was fantastic, Kharg. Really great. What kind of person is so happy to see their father lose? But you certainly took me by surprise. You've improved so much, and almost without me noticing. You don't think that you're just getting slower. You should be retiring as commander of the defense corps soon, shouldn't you? Oh, that's rude. As soon as you're ready to protect this country, I'll be glad to hand it over. That's why I've been teaching you to handle a sword all these years. Haha. That's what you tell him. But you started practicing even harder ever since you knew you would be challenging Kharg. As if you were trying to make sure you wouldn't lose. I mean, can you blame him? Paulette, you must address him as Lord Kharg. It doesn't matter that you've been friends since you were both young. I'm always telling you not to be too familiar. Don't worry about it. The monarchy was abolished ages ago now, and Paulette's a year older than me anyway. It doesn't matter whether the monarchy exists or not. Our responsibility to protect the royal family of Nidalia doesn't change. Paulette, I hope you've been practicing like I've told you. Father, of course I've been practicing. You're not as skilled as Lord Kharg, even though it is your duty to protect him. That won't do. Okay, okay. Commander, could I have a minute? Something's been troubling me. What's up, Banjo? I wonder what's happened. Let's go and find out. And, okay, here we get a control of our character. Menu button is still triangle. Let's see here, Kharg. We both started, well, we started level 3 and 2, respectively. Sure, fine by me. Let's take a quick look at our stats here. HP, XP, next level class. Oh. Okay. Is there a class system? I don't remember any game mechanics, basically. Or maybe this is just, I don't know, some extra level for each character. We'll see. Attack, speed, counter, movement, defense, hit, guard, throw, I suppose. Mental, maybe? Avoidance, critical. If I had to guess. Okay. Yeah, better attack. Slightly less defense. Better avoidance. She has much better crit. Interestingly. Less movement, though. And she also has more counter. Huh. But way less hit. Interesting. And none of them have any elemental defense. Okay. Equipment. Oh, okay. Weapon parts and accessories. Defensive band. Hawkeyes. There's his hit rate. So maybe that's why he has so much better hit. She doesn't have any parts equipped. Okay, so there is no real equipment apparently, no armor, and maybe no weapons even. Just different, like, basically gems to socket into your weapon. Oh. Sure. I mean, it is a total of 6 equipment slots, so I shouldn't be complaining. Items, we have some healing, 1 healing herb. Okay. And a revival medicine. And 70 spirit stones. That I can use. Divide, return to party items. Oh, okay, we have party items. Spirit stones. So I guess this is a shared inventory, but we probably don't have access to this during combat, if I had to guess. Or else there wouldn't be much of a point. Oh, okay, each character can only carry 3 different items, I see. So she has 2 healing herbs in the bomb. Okay, many things are different. Actually, well, I know the combat system is quite different from the previous 3 games. First trilogy, if you will. Skills. I mean, I'm sure the game is going to tutorialize me about the most important aspects anyway. Maybe? Maybe not, but I guess we can find those things out later. Let's move on forward now. Ah, Lord Kharg. I was just telling Commander Lloyd. A short while ago I saw a suspicious old man on Scraplet Plateau. Suspicious? Yes. He wasn't from this country. He was muttering to himself and seemed to be wandering about looking for something. He was pretty creepy, so I didn't speak to him, but it's been worrying me. I can't imagine there's anything around here he could be looking for. I'll go and take a look. One old man's not something to get the whole defense corps out for. Very well. We'll check it out. Thank you. It's not much, but maybe this money will help you prepare, Kharg. Don't you mean Lord Kharg? Paulette, you go too. But don't get in Lord Kharg's way. Oh, that's better. Okay. Right, I'll be getting back then. Okay, I'll come along with you then, Lord Kharg. Hey, don't call me that. I feel so awkward when you're that formal. Hey! Okay. Not sure what's so funny. But I really don't mind you. You know? I'll call you Lord Kharg if you like. You know you don't need to. Just because I'm the son of the old royal family. The people of Yuba all treat me with great care and respect. It's not that I don't appreciate it, but I'd like at least you to treat me normally. Okay then, Kharg. Right, let's get going. Wait a minute. Shouldn't we let Lady Nafia know where we're going? Otherwise she won't know where we are if something happens. She's at home, isn't she? I think so. But I don't think it's really necessary to tell my mother everything. Well... maybe not, but I guess the game won't let me leave anyway. The gate to the castle ruins is locked. It's not where we want to go anyway. Okay. Camera perspective seems fixed and can't seem to turn it. And none of the buttons do anything other than open the menu, that is. Alright. Is this our house? Well, nobody's here. Huh? Mother's not here. The wind. New era. Okay. Did you hear someone talking? Yes, but I couldn't make out what it was saying. Maybe it was Lady Nafia? Oh well, maybe Mother's in her room. Come on. I'll wait here. There's no way I can go go inside Lady Nafia's bedroom. Very well. Is there other interactable objects? I wonder. Like items to find? Like there should be in any decent RPG. Oh, hey, there's another room here. Didn't even see that at first. 3 beds? I mean, assuming there is one in her room, yeah. Well, she doesn't seem to be here, and there is also nothing suspicious, like, I don't know, no glowing objects or anything. Not here either. Yeah, weird. Huh? What's that shining? Oh, wait, there is something. Didn't see that. What I really want to know is what is this thing? And are more of those gonna come out of the ground here? Why is that window wide open? Maybe Lady Nafia was here, but she just left? All very strange. Huh? What's this? Stone? Huh? Oh, hey, that little guy looks familiar, actually. I am the spirit of the wind. Spirit? For eons, countless eons, a new age of union. Listen carefully to my voice. If you could talk a bit more quickly, that would be appreciated. Or you can just disappear. That's fine too. What was that? A spirit, huh? Yes, they were in the stories Mother used to tell me.
Long, long ago, people lived in peace with the spirits. But a divine ruler with an evil heart appeared, and he used the power of science to try to rule the world. However, many brave people stood up against this ruler. Borrowing the power of the spirits, they defeated the evil ruler, and they sealed his body inside an ark.
That sounds familiar. I don't really recognize
Do you
those.
know what an ark is? It's like a box that holds mysterious power.
Wow.
And evil ones.
So
of
the
course.
bad guys always lose, right?
Well, the divine ruler came back to life thousands of years later to take his revenge for being imprisoned for so long.
Really? Then what happened?
Coming back to life and escaping from the ark, the divine ruler had taken a very strange form, one never seen before on this earth. And then he tried to destroy the world. However, there appeared a great hero and a holy mother who carried on the will of all those brave souls of the past, and they stood up to fight this evil divine ruler. It was a long and fierce battle, but in the end, they defeated the divine ruler and sealed him in the ark once more. However, as a result of all this, the world was badly scarred, and the spirits disappeared from the face of the earth. But something else appeared in their place, beings called Deimos. Humans and Deimos loathed each other, and this led to fierce confrontation. In time, the world was divided in two, with humans living in one half and Deimos in the other. And eventually, it became strictly forbidden for humans and Deimos to associate with one another.
I wonder when exactly that happened. I mean, I definitely recognize the people in that second picture there. Those were the original party from Arc the Lad 1. Yeah, funny how you remembered that so clearly. But I wonder, was that really a spirit just now? Why would it suddenly appear to me? Yeah, I don't know. So wait, let me try to piece that together. So the story didn't really mention Alec and his friends or Alec and his friends, but it did clearly reference the first Arc game with, well, the actual Arc the Lad, which kind of makes sense. And it told about, so maybe this takes place in between Arc 1 and 2, actually. Although it did sound like a long time has passed since Arc resealed the Dark One. Also, obviously there were no Deimos and the world wasn't divided in two in Arc the Lad 2 or 3, so no idea how that fits together. Maybe this is far in the future. Did you find Lady Nafia? No, she must have gone out. Sometimes she goes off on her own somewhere. So that voice just now was just our imagination. No, that was a spirit. What? The spirit of the wind. A spirit? Like the ones in folk tales and legends? Yeah. Are you alright, Kharg? You sure you didn't see it in a dream? There have been any spirits around for years and years. Yeah. Huh? What was that? Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, or yeah, you're right. And in any case, they only used to show themselves to chosen people. Really? I guess it must just have been an illusion, yeah. But, come on then. If Lady Nafia isn't around, then we should hurry to Scrap Plateau. Yeah, before the suspicious old man leaves. Let's go. Hello? Hello, Lord Kharg. How are you doing today? I'm having the young ones clean out the old tanks. These kids today sure have a lot to learn. Hey, aren't you done yet? Lord Kharg's here, you know? Ah, Lord Kharg. Oh no. I'm no good in high places, you know? Someday these youngsters will be the backbone of our great land. I hope they can live up to it. We must do our best to prepare them. Sure. This seems to be the item shop. I recognize that symbol. Hi. Welcome, Lord Kharg. Or equipment shop. Right, just shop in general, I suppose. If you're here for an item or spirit stones, we have plenty. Huh. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what's up with these spirit stones. I can carry, well, basically 1,000 of those. Huh, they're very cheap. What could I buy? Well, it's a bit unfortunate that... Well, I don't know. Maybe the names are different even in the original, in the Japanese version, that is, or maybe a different translation team botched this, or I mean, didn't botch it necessarily, but translated things differently, as opposed to keeping it in line with the previous games. Also, we seem to have 200 gods in our possession. That's an interesting choice of a name for the money. I mean, it used to be gauze, so I don't know if that's again a translation thing, or maybe that's supposed to mean that the name of the currency has changed over the, I don't know, centuries, millennia. Anyway, I'm not sure if I need to stock up on consumables right now. I was kind of hoping for maybe some extra equipment. I don't know if I need any extra spirit stones either. Depends on what they're used for, I guess. Ah, information about the uses of equipment. Okay, such as? Are you preparing? Oh, that's better. Are you preparing to go to Scraplet? Yes. Once you leave town, chances are you'll encounter monsters. Well, I sure hope so. Make sure you're prepared. Well, hey. Part short. Yeah, okay. Hello, Lord Kharg. Nice to see you again. Are you here for weapon parts today, or perhaps an accessory? That I am indeed. Stone coating. Slightly strengthens weapon. Okay. Sounds like something temporary, but I guess you equip that. Well, these are expensive. It also reduces speed, apparently. Okay. Thorn of Revenge raises rate of counterattack. Wow, by a lot, in fact. I like that. Aiming device, okay, sure. Gunpowder. Interesting. Unfortunately, these things are kind of expensive. We both have this already, right? Yeah, inventory 2. Stoneholder. So you carry 15 more spirit stones. Sounds useful, I guess. So MMP is HP. Oh, max HP. Oh, up there it's called max HP and max MP. So spirit stone's basically mana. Yes. Wait a second. Wait a second. Skills. Yeah. Okay. So we have Fangbreaker Blade, which apparently costs 14 spirit stones. Huh. Interesting. So we can carry 70 of those and up to 1,000 as a reserve in our shared inventory. But they need to be bought or I guess found probably. Huh. Interesting. One last chance. Oh, okay. And that costs 100 to learn, I guess? If I read that correctly. Oh, but 100 SP. Yeah, okay. Interesting. And for her, okay. She knows first aid. Right. And can learn sling knife. Alright. Yeah, so I'm not going to buy any accessories for now, I suppose. I guess I could buy that one. Yeah, sure, why not? Although I could... I don't know. No, I guess I'm not gonna buy it. There's the other one that's more expensive, but better. So I'll wait until I can afford that. Lord Kharg, have you come to buy weapon parts too? I didn't really know how the weapon part system worked, so I studied this chart. I think I've got the hang of it now. Would you like me to explain? Sure, I guess I figured it out mostly, but... If you've ever fought in a battle before, you know how important it is to have a weapon that suits you. People become attached to their weapons and don't want to part with a weapon they've grown accustomed to. Also, there aren't many people who can master all the different types of weapons out there. I guess that's the kind of shoehorn explanation for why there isn't actually... why you don't actually change your weapon, but just little accessories. So buying new weapons isn't a good option, and very few people do it. But everyone wants to power up their favorite weapon. Sure, I guess. That's where weapon parts come in. Attaching weapon parts to your weapon can produce various results. For example, if you equipped your sword with gunpowder, which makes absolutely no sense, attacking an enemy would produce fire elemental damage. In other words, if you want to strengthen your weapons, then you will need weapon parts. Okay, thanks for that explanation. It all makes a little bit more sense now. Yeah. Just not gonna buy anything for now. Is there anything here? Yeah, there indeed is. I guess let's look around the town for now. Hello, Lord Kharg. I'm off today, so I thought I'd take it easy at home. But to tell you the truth, my wife and mother are constantly arguing and I can't get any kind of rest. But don't worry, as a Defense Corps member, I'm always ready to be called out to duty. Hello, lady, could I please face your direction? Oh, Lord Kharg, welcome to my humble home. Would you mind going up to see my mother? It would mean a great deal to her. Sure, if you say so. Hello, madam. Said hello, madam. There we go. I can't believe my daughter keeps me cooped up here all the time. She doesn't seem to know... Oh, she doesn't seem to notice you. Well... Well, if it isn't little Kharg. My, look at how big and handsome you've become. I remember when Lady Nafia returned from a long journey with a baby in her arms. It must have been 16 or 17 years ago by now. Really? He seems older somehow. Now that I recall, Yubel was in great danger. When Lady Nafia returned to Yubel, she had wounds all over her body. We were also terribly worried about her. And while she was gone, Nidalia was invaded by another country. They killed the king and burned the castle to the ground. But even though Lady Nafia was not completely healed, she rose up and led us all to victory. You should have seen her. Lady Nafia's vigor overwhelmed the invaders, and they retreated. But the greatest of Lady Nafia's feats was what she did after that. Instead of restoring the monarchy, she set up a system in which everyone was equal. So, we have her to thank for the great country we live in today. Huh. Interesting. Thanks for that bit of backstory. Still wonder if there might be things to find in random boxes like this one. I don't know, I have a feeling that it's not the case, unfortunately. Yubel is so peaceful. I've decided to get married during this peaceful time. But that's really nothing for you to worry about, Lord Kharg. Yeah, I guess not. Is there anything else? Before marriage comes the engagement, right? Now for that I need... a woman. I suppose. My daughter goes on and on about how she's going to marry you someday. She just won't listen to reason. If you see her, please try not to take her too seriously. I mean, is this your daughter? Lord Kharg, my mom is so mean to me. She said no matter how pretty I grew up to be, I can't marry you. That's not true, is it? I don't know. Let's be nice. Yay! Lord Kharg, please wait till I grow up, okay? Well, sure, we'll see. Hi, Lord Kharg. Can you ask Duncan if we can play in the castle ruins? Who's Duncan? And why? Lately, someone's been stealing food from the town. People think the robber is a wild monkey monster from Chaos Forest. That actually rings a bell, a very faint one. But I think I know who this might be referring to. We'll see, though. There are even some people who say they've seen the wild monkey running away with the food. They say he has a really scary green face. Yep, I'm pretty sure I know who he's talking about. So, to keep the monsters away, Duncan has locked the castle gate. But that was where we used to play all the time. I just know Duncan will listen to you. So will you please ask him for us? Well, I mean, I would like to check out that place myself. Say that one more time. Oh, okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I knew it! You're the best Lord Kharg. The best Lord Kharg around. And wait. Oh, this is the same shop, right? Yeah, they're just connected. Cool. Here. Hello. Oh, Lord Kharg. Nice to see you in this glorious, peaceful day. This peace we owe to our mother, Lady Nafia. To your mother, Lady Nafia, you know? Who would have thought this little country could grow up to be a member of the World Alliance? World Alliance? Through the cooperation of its member nations, the World Alliance promotes peace and safety. I believe the headquarters are in Cathena. But being so far from Cathena, I wonder how much Nedelia really benefits from the Alliance. You're a good boy to take the time to listen to an old man like me. I'll tell you anything you want to know. The fish aren't biting at all today, anyway. Well, not if we're standing here talking. Well, about my mother, Nafia. You may not believe this, but your mother was a great fighter in her younger days. Well, I have heard something similar today. If anyone dared invade our country, she would stop their attack cold and drive them out. Everyone talked about the lady warrior from Nedelia. Cool. I guess I know where I've got my fighting talent from, huh? Really nothing. Lord Kharg, I saw it! I saw it! I saw a green-faced monster running from the castle ruins to Chaos Forest. It must be a wild monkey. It was swinging from tree to tree. Lord Kharg, I saw... Okay. So some NPCs have multiple lines, but some don't. Oh, Lord Kharg, listen to this. Someone broke into my home and robbed me. What did they take? The thief took some food from the kitchen. All of the apples and bananas were stolen. Yeah, sounds like a monkey, alright. You should be careful too. What am I supposed to do if the robber comes back? Did you see them? Well, it just moved so fast and I only caught a glimpse. But I'm sure it was a monster with an awful green face. So I've already reported it to Duncan at the Defense Corps office. Alright. I'll talk to you. Hello, Lord Kharg. How nice of you to drop by and talk to me. So, what can I do for you? Sure. What's outside town? Inside this town of Ubel, it's safe, but outside it's treacherous. For example, in the Garain Hills or Scrap Plateau. Just thinking about that, about what sorts of monsters lurk at those places, it makes me lose the nerve to leave town. If you need my help, just come see me. Oh, nice. Hey, what's this? Refinery program. Lord Kharg, Banjo is supposed to open the refinery today, but he hasn't shown up yet. Well, I guess he's taking his sweet old time as usual. If you happen to see Banjo, could you tell him to come here right away? Sure. Well, this country has been prospering lately, so I can understand why he wants to see all the shops in town. Yeah, okay. Refinery, huh? Sounds like something I probably have an interest in. Being up and running. Hey, Banjo. What? Butch is waiting for me at the refinery? Oh no, look at the time. I'm sorry to put you through this, Lord Kharg. I know I'm late, but Butch shouldn't have sent you here to get me. I'll show him. I'm going to shop around here a little longer. Anyway, I found this at Scrap Plateau. You can have it if you want. It's no use to me. A knuckle guard. Well, thank you. That sounds like... well, could be either a weapon accessory or an actual accessory. Huh. Increases staff and counterattack. Yes, please. Someone else wanted something, right? Right, I'm supposed to talk to Duncan. If you're leaving town, please be very careful. You may come across monsters. If you're... I did talk to you guys, right? Yeah. Hey. Hela. Hela? How are you getting along, Lord Kharg? It makes me so happy to see that the tired Defense Corps members recover their energy thanks to my special healing abilities. How about you, Lord Kharg? But I'd have to ask for some money as a donation. It'll help the 8 group I belong to with their work all over the world. A donation of 10G. No, not right now. That's good to know. So no more resting at the inn, I suppose? Hello? There's nothing like drinking a few pints on your day off. Oh, Lord Kharg, I forgot you can't drink yet. Can I not? Oh, right, I guess if I'm 16 or 17. Although, depends on where you live, I suppose. I'm fine. Actually, I barely had anything to drink. I'm just enjoying the atmosphere, in case I get called in. Yeah, that's probably better. No, Lord Kharg, you can't. I can't let you have any alcohol. You're too young. Oh, you didn't come here to drink? I'm so sorry, Lord Kharg. How silly of me. Silly indeed. Please wait until you're old enough, Lord Kharg. Then I'll buy you a drink to celebrate. Thanks. Okay. Commander Lloyd said that your swordsmanship gets better each day. I can't wait until the day when I can fight by your side. Right, okay. I'm waiting for my buddies to return from Plum Canyon. We're going to have a few drinks together. There's nothing better than coming back from a mission all in one piece. Of course, we soldiers can handle just about any kind of monster they throw at us. Of course. Oh, that's Duncan. Ah, Lord Kharg, what brings you here to the Defense Corps office? Do you have any questions for me? What is this place? Well, I know the corner of a bar must seem like a strange place to have the Defense Corps office. You know, we used to have a really nice office elsewhere, before Commander Lloyd took over. But Commander Lloyd wanted the office to be more accessible to the public. Seems reasonable, I guess. The castle ruins, right. So the children got to you, and got to you too, eh? Well, beyond the castle ruins in Chaos Forest, they say there's a wild monkey monster. We've been getting reports that this monster is coming into town and stealing food. It apparently has a green face and is quite wily. So, in the interest of safety, I'd prefer that no one go in or out of the castle ruins. That's unfortunate. Hello? Talk to you again? Yes, but nothing new. Yubil's a peaceful place. We owe this to the hard work of the Defense Corps, starting with Commander Lloyd. Thanks, Lloyd. Lord Kharg, can you accompany me to Scraplet? Accompany you? I thought we were going on by ourselves. Ah, hey, we have a save point. Yeah. Okay, cool. Who are you? Sorry, but please don't talk to me right now. If I could just remember that hiding place, I've almost got it. What hiding place? Are you sure it was the sea? No, I feel like it was a lake, or maybe a river? Ah, I think I've nearly got it. A river. Sounds like a hint to some kind of hidden item. That would be nice. Okay, 38 minutes. Well, I guess I'm gonna make this beginning episode a bit longer than I generally intend to. Definitely want to go at least have our first combat. And okay, let's also take a look at the world map here. Okay, I assume this is only part of the whole game world, or well, I don't know. We'll see. I guess there's at least the other part of the world where the Deimos, was it? The Deimos character that you also play as, well, lives and has his adventures. Right, for the time being, let's go to the only place available, Scraplet. Guess I can see where the name's coming from. And those look like monsters to me. Get away from me! That hurts! Get off! Where did you all spring from? Wow, rude. Oh, somebody help me! Damn it, unreasonable little monsters! Kharg, what should we do? Well, watch and see who wins, obviously. I mean, there's so many of those Suskel squirrels. We can't stand by and let him be killed. We've got to help him. Even if he is a suspicious old man. We'll take care of this. Go and hide somewhere safe. I don't know who you are, but thank you. Ah, okay. We select our team members as usual. Seems to be room for a total of 8 party members. Cool. Oops, no, how do I start? Oh, okay, by selecting one of the members. Get rid of the Suskel squirrels. Right. All, what, 6 of them? Can you... Ah, okay. Square button, that is. It's used to look around, apparently. Ah, okay, and you can cycle through participants. That's nice. What was that? Oh, okay. R1. You can hold R1 to see your attack range, I guess. And you can move around like this. So no more grid-based movement. Yeah. Can't reach the enemies though. So I guess I'm gonna let them come to me so I at least get the jump on them. We have an HP bar, an experience bar. That's nice. And TNS tension, perhaps. Okay. And
Paulette!
you can get a little bit more distance with your weapon than I can, Paulette. You should be able to fight from a good position. Yes, I'll be sure to keep my weapon's range in mind. You can check your range, right? The R1 button. Okay. Also, not entirely sure what weapon that even is she's using. Some kind of sling thing. Or actually, I feel like there is a name for it. Basically a weight on a chain. Yeah, her range is better, but it's not nearly enough to reach the enemies, so... Let's end the turn. So the rats in the back are not close enough to us yet to become active, I guess. Right, I kind of remember fiddling around a lot, trying to hit the perfect pixel, perfect angle of the targeting system to hit like 2 enemies at once sometimes. So yeah, that's definitely gonna be a thing. I guess we're gonna go ahead and focus on the same enemy. 12 damage.
Alright,
Okay.
who's first?
Do we see the hit points? We do, okay. Huh. The hit point bar doesn't seem to be working. But at least we see the numbers. So we should definitely be able to kill this, right?
Prepare yourself. Ha!
Oh, well, just barely.
Kharg!
Look! The enemy dropped something. Yeah. Maybe it's something we can use. Yeah, let's pick it up now, while we still can. Use pick up command to pick it up. I would, but it's the enemy's turn. Wonder if the enemies actually drop spirit stones. Ouch. Just stop that.
That all you got?
Also, oh, nice. Okay, I could attack 2 at once here. Do I? I don't know if I can move after picking up items. Oh no. Okay, see, now I have to find the perfect angle to be able to attack both, like so.
Take this! Die!
It's certainly satisfying when it works.
Paulette!
My power just reached its max. My energy is at its peak. Yeah? These monsters don't stand a chance now. Alright. When there's an aura around you, like there is now, target an enemy in my attack range. That way, we can make a joint attack. Alright. We'll work together to defeat the enemy. Right.
Alright, who's first?
Okay, he's glowing, I see it. Unfortunately... You see? It's weird. The tension bar, I guess it's supposed to be full, but it's not displaying it. HP bar is working. I'll see if I can fix that. before the next episode. Suppose we must also have been getting some experience in the meantime. Okay, well, can only reach. Well, I can reach either of these enemies.
I'll take that.
6 spirit stones and a healing herb. Okay, nice. But yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I can't move anymore. Well, let's try and take off one of them. Oh, or it can evade in a very interesting way. Okay, so we're both shining now. Nice counter. Now I wonder. Both of these enemies are also in her attack range, right? Technically. So if I can manage to hit them both again. Although I'm probably going to finish off the one that's hurt.
Let's go, Paulette!
I'll follow your lead.
Ha!
Okay, so they do both get attacked.
All right,
that's good
who's
to know.
first?
Okay, I can. Is one of them hurt? Yeah. Wait, no. I forget. 20, 23, 20. I mean, she's not gonna finish up either of them, so I don't know. Maybe you can
I'll take that.
pick this up and maybe heal Kharg? Let's see how that works. Special moves, first aid.
To heal your wounds.
Thanks, Paulette.
Doesn't heal for a ton. It's also a single target, of course, and has a very limited range. So it's definitely much less powerful than it used to be. Okay, wait, never mind. Or not never mind. She's still glowing. So I suppose I only used up Kharg's. Oh wait, no, she has to attack an enemy in his range, right? So if I just weaken them like this.
More power!
Oh, he leveled up. Okay, cool. HP plus 8, attack plus 2, MNT, mental, which I assume is magic defense. Okay, now if I attack these two like this,
Be
yeah, that should
careful.
trigger another combo
Protect
attack.
our loved ones! Ha!
That's basically the same attack. I guess it just depends on
Getting
what
stronger.
characters are combined. Okay, lots of HP, that's good. Attack, defense. And one red left. So I don't know if
It's ours
items
now!
are lost
Let's go!
when the battle ends. Ouch. Don't counter me.
Here I come.
Okay, I can reach it from here.
I'll take that.
So
Prepare
what happens to the
yourself.
stuff the final enemy drops then? Assuming that... Oh, it didn't drop anything. Well, that answers that. Okay. Not sure if we got extra experience on top of what we already got, or if that's just a... like a result screen. You can really fight! Thank you. I am Kharg of Yubel. What are you doing in these ruins? These aren't just ruins, they're the remains of an ancient civilization. I'm just exploring in case there is anything of value here. Exploring? What exactly is it that you do? What? Don't you know who I am? No. I guess not. You'll be amazed. I am the one who travels the far reaches of the world, in search of treasures left by those of ages past. The one and only... Zev. Never heard of you. Well, I guess around here it's possible you haven't. By the way, what's that mark on your arm? What, this? Don't worry, I didn't get that in the fight just now. I've had it since I was born. I mean, it doesn't exactly look like a wound. Since you were born. It's a strange shape, isn't it? But it's just a birthmark. I've noticed you always touch it when you're under pressure or worried. You were touching it when you were fighting those Saskel squirrels. I feel like I'm under the microscope. So then, Zeb, what are you going to do now? Well, I'd probably explore around here a bit more. Really? I don't think there's anything to find. I'm sure there's something in this country that'll be worth my time. Alright, we'll head back now. Take care. Thank you. Right, let's get back and report to Lloyd. Yes. Of course, only after we look around here. Still not 100% convinced that there are no items to find in the field. Although, if there's nothing to find here, I guess I'm going to accept that it might be true. This looks interesting enough. There's no battery installed. Okay. This control panel operates the hangar for the airship. Do you want to try the lever? Yes. But there's no battery. Huh. An airship, you say? Is this the airship? And is this the battery? There's some sort of part showing from under the hangar. Yeah, and it's completely impossible to reach, of course. I mean, you'd have to do something crazy like kneel down or even lay flat on the floor to be able to reach that. Which is obviously not something Lord Kharg would do. No, wait, let's talk to the man once more. I'm going to look around a little bit more here. After that, I think I'll be stopping in Newville. I'll think about stopping in Newville. You do that. Right. Well then. Guess we'll return and see what happens back in Newville. Oh. Huh. Interestingly, we could go to Gerain Hills right now. Well, I think I want to probably go ahead and heal first. Also, I don't know, how much money did we actually make during this trip? 91? I mean, it's almost enough to be able to afford one of those better attack power upgrades, which I'm certainly interested in. But getting all the available upgrades is gonna cost a lot of money. Let's report to Lloyd, assuming he's still here. He is not. Well, let me guess, my mother is back. I mean that, right? Has to be. Oh, of course. People don't live here. Don't live there anymore. Just monsters. It's a dangerous place. I hope everything's all right. Yes, there have been reports from the last mining expedition of Deimos. Of Deimos-like creatures there. Deimos? Yes. So I've sent some people to investigate. I see. Deimos? What are you two talking about? Well, let's ask them. Ah, Kharg. How was it on Scrap Plateau? There was a pretty strange old man there, but he said he was an explorer. He didn't seem too suspicious. I don't think there's anything to worry about. I see. Thank you. But never mind that. What were you just talking about? Something about Deimos? Yes, the workers who mine spirit stones at Plum Canyon aren't back yet. We were expecting them back some time ago now. And there are reports that Deimos have been spotted in the area. I'm worried something may have happened to them. The Deimos are just creatures that can talk and use tools. They're nothing more than overgrown monsters. I'm sure they're no match for humans. Hope you're right. But now that Ragnoth is split east and west between humans and Deimos, there's hardly any contact between the two. We don't know what the Deimos are like now. Lady Nafia, I will go and assess the situation myself. Thank you. Mother, I beat Lloyd in a duel for the first time. And I managed to defeat a whole group of Suskel squirrels on Scrap Plateau. I'm good enough now. If the occasion should arise, I'll join the Defense Corps and defend this country. Whether it's monsters or Deimos, I won't stand for anyone disturbing the peace in this land. Yes. That's all you have to say? What's wrong? You're acting a little strange. Oh, it's nothing. I just don't feel very well. You have to take care of yourself. It's dangerous wandering off outside Yubel. Don't worry. I'll be alright. Alright. Well, I'm off to ask Banjo at the refinery how many spirit stones we have left. With the Plum Canyon miners being late, I'm worried we won't have enough energy. Okay, so those are just general energy source, I suppose. Huh. It's emitting a mysterious light. It's almost as if it's calling out. The wind spirit is not there anymore. Deimos. I wonder if... Huh? What? How very ominous. Well. Okay, let's see here. Right. Both are full on spirit stones, and we have 18 in our party inventory. Good to know. I wonder if I should go and heal. It's not that expensive. Yeah, I mean 10. That's okay. Thank you very much. Sure. Right. Save the game. And with that, I'm gonna end the first episode. I hope... Wait, no. I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and I shall see you real soon. Bye bye.